So anyways, Jenna, what do you got going on?
I do a morning meditation every morning, weekday morning at 10 a.m. with the exception of tomorrow. I have a doctor's appointment. But it's on Twitch and I just meditate for 15 minutes. So if anybody needs help meditating or doesn't know how, I just show you how I do it, which there's a million different ways you can. So then I do carrot noises on Fridays at 3:30 Central on Twitch as well, where I'm painting and chatting and sell the paintings after if you like it. And then what else am I doing? Ethan and Jenna show Sundays.
And we still don't have a topic for this Sunday, but rest assured, it will be about mental health. Every single Sunday we pick a topic and do mental health, like mental health and humor, mental health and ADHD, mental health and loneliness, mental health and goals. Like it's always solely focused on mental health.
And we try to do topics that are difficult to talk about or that people just don't talk about.
Right. And do you know what? One of my favorite parts about it is we had planned this show for months, but we didn't actually know what we were going to do. And then after we did an episode, or I think it was like 2 episodes, we're like, yeah, this is our niche. This is what we're good at.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good. What about you, Brainbug?
Well, so this week, not too much going on until Saturday. I have a stream that I'm doing with the One Ring 42 channel. It's going to be about the giant spider archetype in fantasy and fiction. It's basically talking about the origins of that figure in mythology and in our works of fiction and kind of what it means and all that good stuff. Should be a fun time. It's just I try to do more lighthearted topics every now and then just to keep things fun. Here lately I've been addressing some of the stuff that we looked at in Matt Powell's movie, and that's kind of stirring up right now. So it's nice to break away from that sort of negative energy and move on to something a little more fun.
I heard we viewed Matt Powell's Atheist Religion. You can see it. It was earlier. It was what, 3 weeks ago. We had Atheist movie night with Kenneth and Brainbug. Now we're thinking we're going to make it something, every 3 months. We're going to review one of those lovely movies and break it down. It was so much fun.
It was, yeah. I'm making bite-sized pieces of it. So if you want a specific section of that movie that we covered, I'll be releasing those too. And so look for those coming at you as well. What's happening in February though, Ethan? I know you've been itching to talk about it.
Oh yes, I have. Well, here's what, instead of telling you what's happening in February, I will show you in this short commercial break. Wait, that's not it.
Just a teaser.
Let me try that again. And that's what we got going on February 4th for the year anniversary of the YFNA channel and family. And if you didn't notice, we just added those 2 new names at the end, Eric Murphy and Drew, the genetically modified skeptic. We have a crazy awesome show lined up for you. It's going to be jam-packed, 3 hours long. It will be half of it will be hosted by Jenna Belk and Kenneth Leonard, and then the other half will be hosted by Hannah Vaughn and Brain Bug. So I am super pumped, and I can't believe we were able to organize all those people. This is exciting in one show. That many.
So impressive, Ethan.
So
impressive that you got that many really intelligent speakers, just really good communicators on your lineup. That's a lot of people.
I had more, and I was like, when I started actually doing the time frame of the show, I was like, I can't do it anymore. So I messaged a few who were kind of on the fence anyway, and I was like, hey, can't take any more names. We are so maxed out at this point.
You can't do a 24-hour stream. Why not?
Come on.
Hey, remember, you got to keep going up. So this is only the first year. Think about the second year. It's got to get bigger and better every time.
Agreed. And now, so this is kind of anticlimactic, but I forgot that I'm premiering Atheist Stasis tomorrow at 4. Yay!
That's not anticlimactic. Yay!
Yours. I'm just really excited about yours.
Yeah, that's just huge. That's since we couldn't go all to get together physically, at least we can all get together for this online. So
yeah, and we are going to raise as much money as possible for recovering from religion. I'm hopefully working on some shirts. I am looking for any way possible where we can get more donations. So viewers, if you have any suggestions on how we can raise more money, let me know. Send me a message on Facebook, comment here. I'm pretty accessible and I reply all the time, which I do need to start slowing down on, because I found today, it was my entire day, even while I was at work, was replying to messages. And I was like, I got to slow this down a little bit. This is a lot.
Awesome.
It is. I'm pumped. And then lastly, I do have if you want to break from like regular atheist content, every Thursday I have a show with Hannah Vaughn. It's at 9 p.m. It's on dating, relationships, and sex. And this Thursday at 9 p.m., we will be talking about falling in and out of love. And it's also a call-in show. So you can give us a call and provide us your feedback. But then lastly, this Sunday, as I said earlier, but for those just tuning in now, I will be co-hosting Talk Heathen with Eric Murphy. Like, oh yeah, totally, dude. Like when they started talking about it at the end of the video, I was jumping out of my seat. They are so supportive, and so is this entire community, man. So many of you are such awesome people, and would not be here without all of you.
This is great. You know, it's so funny because it's almost like we are evidence of, I don't know. It's like when I've left my environment, surrounded by people who believe in God, right? Mm-hmm. It's like I came to this world that's like a friendly world. It's not that the people that I know aren't nice. It's just that I couldn't comprehend this level of humanism, because there was like this barrier, this God thing holding me back, because it just made me selfish. That's just me, but yeah, it's fascinating coming over here.
I think a lot of theistic culture is there's a lot of demonizing or attaching negative stereotypes to that's kind of what we're doing here. That's what Ethan's channel is all about. Is we're friendly atheists. We're not your bitter
debaters,
God, all that.
Yeah.
Angry, none of us are here looking for the gotcha moment or going to attack you. We all want to understand why you believe what you believe. Now, of course, sometimes some conversations go a little, it's not perfect. When you're discussing and challenging people's beliefs, it can go that way very fast. We had a guy, what's his name? Mr. Batman. He's not very well liked in the community because he can be quite rude. And he accused myself and my co-host IQ of not having any morals because we're atheists. So that was one of the times where we both got a little triggered. We're like, dude, come on. Like, we are humanists. Don't say we don't have morals.
Yeah, that is triggering, because it's like I'm showing you, I am exhibiting compassion and empathy, and you're trying to act like I'm not. Like that's gaslighting as hell. I mean, that's horrible.
And you know what people don't always see is just how, going back to what you said, Jenna, how supportive this community is. Like in many ways, there's times where I'm like, yes, you know, I've achieved so much with all my hard work, but yes, I work really hard, but I would not be here without this community. They are welcoming. They watch your back. Like when I had some mental health struggles, after I came back, there was like this team of people from different countries all like trying to make sure I was okay. And I was like, and I was blown away, because I came from an industry like the DJ industry where people were cutthroat. If you went up to another DJ, asked for a favor, asked anything, it was, what's in it for me? There was no community there outside of the smaller like community I built of people who followed me. People didn't care. They didn't want to help you. So I had that mentality, like starting this, where when someone would support me, I would be like, okay, what do I owe them? Or when's the bill going to come due? And I'm still trying to rid myself of that mentality, because the people within this community just do things because they're good people and they want to support you. And it is such a great feeling to be able to do this and be so welcomed into everyone's homes, and all of you who support me, seriously.
Yeah, I'm going to be cliche and say a rising tide raises all boats.
Dude,
that's what it comes down to.
Exactly.
And that's what we're trying to be.
Right.
I may be your friendly neighborhood atheist, but we are the YFNA community.
We're the neighborhood.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, the neighborhood. I keep forgetting to say neighborhood. No, we are the friendly neighborhood of people. You know,
won't you be my neighbor?
Yeah. And it's, oh, I hate when I lose my train of thought. I had like a thing to say and it just went right out the damn window. And that's like sometimes the things I have to think about now. Like whenever I want to do a video or respond to somebody, I now in my head have to go, okay, I have a team of people working with me. If I respond, how will this impact them? And will it hurt them in any capacity? And, I do my best to make sure I do that most of the time, because to me, we're in this together. And I do not want to let any of them down. I don't want to let the people watching down. You could say I am scared I have that fear, but it's a good thing. That fear
is motivating.
It's motivating. Like I can't, there are people counting on me right now. So I have to keep pushing as hard as I can.
Make sure you're making time for Ethan though. Okay. Cause
yeah.
we need to make sure that you have time for you too.
I'm still learning how to do that. But yeah,
we know your friends know.
I tend to keep myself fairly busy. But yeah.
Busy guy.
But, something I wanted to mention that you mentioned earlier was that we're not trying to gotcha. We're not trying to get people. But something I want to mention is that I have come to love that feeling of, oh my God, I was wrong about that all this time.
Dude.
Like that's such a good, it's like a starburst weight off my shoulders. Like, whoa, kind of thing.
And I don't understand why more people aren't like that, because my views change almost on the daily. When someone points out a mistake I'm making, I'm like, well, shit. Okay. I'm not going to do that again. Or if someone takes one of my beliefs and puts them under a microscope and they are able to point out why I'm wrong or why my position isn't the best, I change it. And
that's scary to some people because then they can't predict what you're going to do or what you're going to say in certain situations. And that scares some people. And I get that. But the thing is that I have come to learn that the people who oh my God, I just lost my train of thought. Like mid freaking sentence.
It's funny that y'all bring that up though, because just recently, embarrassingly recently, I found out that the dog years is not a thing.
What do you?
Like,
What?
you know, they say, oh, every year of a human life is like 7 years to a dog or something. That's not true. That's not actually how it's built. It blew my mind. I'm like,
What do you mean?
Yeah, dogs don't. So up until a certain number of months old, that's kind of true. Like a 1-year-old dog is like a 7-year-old child, but once they get to about 3 years old, it stops. They stop aging at that same rate. So their aging slows down. So their adult life, in comparison to their whole lifespan, is a lot longer than a human's adult life. Because a dog that's 2 years old is grown. It's like
Right.
a mature adult.
And then if it lives to 15,
yeah, then that's it's
a significant.
only like 20 or less than 20% of its life would have been. Yeah. But
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Did I blow your mind?
Oh, I love it. Do you see the fireworks?
Be careful. Don't burn your Christmas tree down with them.
I know, right? Jeez.
So Bandaid is 5 right now. How old is he actually?
Oh, see, that's where, and that's
cat.
Oh
yeah, it's a cat.
Cat's different. Did we lose Brain Bug?
I know. I'm curious if Brian knows though.
I think we lost him.
Brian?
He froze.
No, Brain Bug.
Dadgummit. Well,
those are the comments. Bandaid, my kitty is there we go.
Oh crap. Sorry.
Wait, there we go. Okay.
No, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I don't know about cats. I'm not sure how they age.
Mine's 10.
I know cats can live a little bit longer than dogs, though.
And they're fully grown at about a year.
Yeah. Yeah, so it'd be probably.
You said they live longer than dogs?
Yeah, the cats can live like into their 30s.
What?
Well, not their 30s, 20s.
I think there's a
okay,
cat.
my first cat lived to like 11. What does that mean about me?
Wait a second. Bandaid's 36. No, he's not. He's like a little baby. What? I refuse to accept that Bandaid is 36 years old.
All right,
we're 38 years.
Yeah. We're way
38 years a cat can live. Well, only one cat lived that long, but yeah.
Holy crap.
Currently, there's a 31-year-old cat.
Well, see, when we don't have callers, this is what we have to do. We have to vamp. But we are getting to the end of the show. I will say I did have fun vamping with you guys for the past 20 minutes.
We need to do more roundtables.
Yes, I miss the roundtables. I am looking to bring them back after the anniversary show. That's where my focus is. I'm hopefully they are very difficult because I'm coordinating times with 6 people for one night. But yeah, I would love to bring the roundtables back.
I've never participated in a roundtable with you.
Well, the first time for everything.
We need to have that should be the first roundtable, the YFNA roundtable, where it's just all of us.
Yay! Yeah? I agree.
Leonard or Kenneth, Leonard, and IQ and Puck, maybe.
He's finally a YouTuber.
Puck is a YouTuber.
No, Kenneth.
Kenneth Leonard. Oh, Kenneth. Yeah. Kenneth, a YouTuber. What's that all about?
His first video was "I'm not a YouTuber."
Right.
And then go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
And whenever I would push him to like, dude, you need to start a YouTuber. His reply was, "I'm not a YouTuber." So he did eventually start his own YouTube.
But then he ended up using that. Like I think it was like either the second or third video. I think he kind of used the whole "I'm not a YouTuber" thing and kind of used it to kind of explain how we know what's true, kind of thing.
Yeah, and how to evaluate claims, as I recall.
Yeah. Very good show.
He's had some great guests on though in the last couple of months.
And Disa Thomas, I think, was his last one.
Yes, which I believe he just posted it last Friday. He's had Seth Andrews. Wait, has he had Seth Andrews? Crap. Yeah, Seth Andrews, Aaron Ra, Mandisa Thomas.
Do you have Anthony Magnabosco on?
Anthony Magnabosco and Objectively Dan at the same time.
Because Anthony Magnabosco was part of Dan's deconversion, and then Dan started Truth Wanted at the ACA, which is like a street epistemology-ish type show as well.
Hey, Kenneth, save some of the guests for the rest of us.
Yeah.
And real quick, where did this comment go?
Seraphim about not knowing what a round table is.
Oh,
yeah.
A round table is just essentially a group of people getting together to talk about a specific topic. So I had a round table of guests on ADHD. We had one for the LGBTQIA plus community. We had the women of atheism. We had the Black Atheist Roundtable. If you go to my channel and you go to playlists and click roundtables, you will see a bunch of different ones. Like I had the International Atheist Roundtable. However, when I started doing those roundtables, it was apparently at the same time that the Atheist Roundtable started, and I was like, when he came in my comments, I was like, shit, I didn't know this was a real thing. So we started like this little fun back and forth. But I have since renamed them because I in no way want to compete with them. They are a phenomenal show. If you haven't checked them out yet, they go by TART, which stands for the Atheist Roundtable. Oz is a tremendous host, also a strong advocate for mental health. So I highly recommend his channel. But I have now renamed them to a roundtable discussion just to avoid any type of confusion, because when you search the Atheist Roundtable, want it to go to TART, not my channel. So
I like the Inner Circle of Atheism or the Legion of Doom. Those are my votes.
I like it. And yeah, for people watching, I'm always looking for more people and topics to join roundtables. Like I don't always have all the ideas. Some people have presented ideas for me. Like we had a death with dignity / assisted suicide roundtable. That was courtesy of Sassy Heathen. She came up with it. So if you have a roundtable that you'd like us to do a topic on, let me know. If you're interested in coming on, that's also a possibility. No promises though. Only because I have started to become very picky on who I let on my channel. I really want to stick with friendly, compassionate humanists. Your religion doesn't matter to me. Yes, I do let other people from other religions come on my channel. I am not an atheist only channel, despite the fact that I am an atheist.
Yeah. We're losing you. Dad, blam it. Oh wait, no, we're losing both of you.
Wait, you're losing me? Or are we losing you?
I still see both of you.
Maybe it was me. Dad, I'm sorry.
Well, now that we've successfully rambled for 32 minutes, wow, apparently maintaining viewers, we should go while it's on a high note. I love
it. Get real weird here if we keep going.
Check us out. There's some cool stuff in the chat. There's some people have provided links to some of the things that we've talked about. Thank you, BestName. You know what? No, what? I don't know.
So when I edit this video, because I'll usually edit by caller, I am so editing this part, putting it up as just Jenna, Brian, and Ethan rambling.
Okay, I like it.
Awesome. Everyone, make sure you like and subscribe. Also, thank you to my let me get my patrons list up. I apologize. Been rambling so much that I forgot to have it ready. If you do like what I do, consider sharing your support by joining my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. But I would like to thank my top tier patrons: Jonathon, Friedel, Mercy Faye, Cindy Plaza, Kenneth, Leonard, Kathy Letto, JumpandShoot, Ian, Oz, and Philip Leitch. And as long as the rest of the patrons, they are in the description as well. Thank you so much for your patronage. Believe it or not, it helps out a lot, because eventually I am determined to get to a point where I will be doing this full time. So, Jenna, I guess I'll see you on Sunday. Brian, we'll see you in 2 weeks, but also he's debuting a new video this Saturday. The trailer, trailer.
Yeah, I popped it in the live chat. There's a stream actually. It'll be a discussion, so it'll be fun.
Awesome.
Talking about giant spiders. And also, if you don't like what we're doing, also comment down below, because there's no such thing as bad press. So you got a suggestion or you got a critique, we're open to it.
Yeah. If you have ideas, suggestions, thoughts, anything, you're welcome to send me a message. Just be patient if I don't reply right away. I do guarantee replies within 24 hours though.
Yeah.
So, all right. Have a good night, everyone, and have a good week.